we're going live. We have sound. We have lights, camera. Make sure we have action. Yes. All right. We're ready to go. I'm putting on my incense, and this one is frankincense, just to cleanse the space as we bring in spirit. Oh yeah. Consciousness, energy. Yes. Let me tell my vatos as we bring in spirit. Oh yeah. Let me close it. Energy. Yes. There we go. I have to actually announce that to my members. Only takes a few seconds because we want our brothers and sisters in here. Mokoya. And it's a great honor to be talking about this topic, Lightworkers, you guys. All right. Just had to take care of that. And let me mute my sound. Okay, you guys, much respect to you. We got Cameron Z. What's up, vatos? All right, Rachel's in the house. 77 Shema. My eyes are not good, you guys. welcome, Paul King in the house. We're all like going through this, and there's something called Lightworkers, or doing light work. Those of you who have chosen light, notice it's not dark workers. Those who have chosen the light, and we come from a perspective of the Christos law of one. So this is a very unique. What I mean by unique is different than most of these religions in New Age. Machiwa, all are one, all are God. It's called unity consciousness. Okay, all are realizing that they're God, part of what is God. And there's still a lot of low vibe consciousness here, of course. And it may take time to find this within the consensus of the human race. But for now, it's still kind of like a specific, you would say, population of the planet. So, and we're like, trying to figure it out ourselves. It's not like we have some manual, or do we? Okay? So the starseed manual is the innerchristos knowledge. Okay, you're learning, it's really about your Templar and your, you would say, your identities and your aspects within that Templar. And so you guys are light workers. It means you are following the light, serving light, saying that, yes, I agree with the light principle. I'm not following the dark principle, okay, which is literally the opposite of light. So being a light worker, you will have to deal with darkness. Okay, because these are the aggressive, the negative, the attacking consciousness. And you don't attack, you don't, go against people's free will. So you're forced into a position of defense. So you're defender, you're guardian. You are light worker. Welcome, light workers. Much respect to you. Please, you have incentive to stay to the end of the video, or as long as you can, because you find a very unique perspective through the Christos. And some of you are regulars, so you understand some of the basic stuff of this Ashana Dean, Yasha Ashana, and the Guardian Voyagers information, yes. So much respect to our sister Ashana for bringing to the planet this, that's her task as speaker one. And there's many of people like me who are also students of Ashana and who are speaking this knowledge. So because she doesn't publicly speak anymore, so we're not replacing anything. We're simply here to carry on the torch, carry on the baton, get past the baton. Machicas, realize you hear the call or you don't. You feel this, you would say, light? Do you see the light? Do you shine light? Do you speak light? Do you own light? What's up? You either are or you're not. You're not faking. You're not posing. The real light sees you faking. You're just making yourself look like, not a negative word. We don't want to say anything negative, but it makes you look like a fool. So ignorant. That's what, someone who doesn't know better. And you're just speaking this nonsense. And we're light workers. We guard, we transmute, we heal. And while you throw your dark energy at us. So you guys want to watch this video to the end, and because you will learn how to do it. In 2023, methods, techniques, understanding of what is this, spiritual war with the light worker. Your light, that's a target. You're a beacon. You're shining consciousness, a blazing magnificence that is representing what they don't like, that they're against. So they will have hatred towards you serving light. Just realize what you represent. Okay? I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Let me say hello to all my homies, Vato Locos, spiritual gangsters in Christos, my chiwa. My sister said she can be blue energy, and she wants to know what's that means. That would be blue. Well, make sure she knows the difference between blue and indigo, which is part blue, part violet. But if she's connecting to just plain old blue, plain old blue, then it's the fifth chakra. This is a consciousness, but it's also the waveform of blue, which is an aura outside your body. You would see this blue, if that's what she's saying. If she's seeing something more bluish, purplish, that's indigo. And she's seeing, so whichever one, you're seeing one of your auras, auric fields. This is you would say, symbolic of what you are as a light worker. You see that's the third eye. Ask this person if they have their third eye open, because that's the indigo ray, or if they feel their throat chakra, okay, or if they're a type of person who's speaking truth, then they're activating their fifth chakra. They're focused on it. Some of us are up here. I hang out around here because that's where I am. This is spiritual work, so I spend a lot of time there. Magi, yes. Think about it. We came here from higher levels because we needed to help. And you guys are not worshiping these beings or guardians or anything. You are God, sovereign, free. I tell you that all the time. There is no worship. Okay, you are free to choose. And so we are realizing what it really means to be law of one. All are God. That means even darkness, but that doesn't mean there's no consequence to acting like a vampire. You will find that there's some issues with that, that come along with that. So some type of reaction in the universe built in by the creator. Obviously the creator put some type of, your soul doesn't want this. Your soul is more higher connected to this Christos, because it's more advanced, more energy, more consciousness. It's got a whole nother epoch of evolution ahead of you. So you learn from this part of you. You connect to this part of you, which is your throat chakra. That's the fifth dimension, 5D, what the New Agers talk about. So realize there's more than 5D. This information, the Christos, inner Christos, law of one, is coming from a 12th dimensional and beyond, actually, more. So, but just realize, compared to 3, we are going into something that's not just way advanced in the consciousness, but also the body has evolved so far. It is now called something called liquid light, We don't look anything like this. That's hydroplasm. Hydro, water, plasma. So we get this whole nother timeline as well, a totally different planet. It's not really a planet at that level, but not like we think. Now Gaia is a different level. It's a little bit more solid, but then there's the Tara, more solid, and then there's Earth, the most solid. So that's a reflection on the consciousness as well. We have the most solid. That's not a compliment. Consciousness. We're dense. We're heavy in our thought, in our brains. I don't know. We're just simply a distortion of what we really are up there. That's what this level is on Earth. It's literally a distortion world. I mean, they all are, all the way up to the 12th dimension, but I mean 11th dimension is where distortion ends. Then that's the 12th dimension, no more distortion. So what that means is, and you think about this, it's really interesting because I remember now that the law of one raw material, they kept saying this word over and over, distortion, distortion, and distortion. Your distortion and our distortion. They kept saying this word so much, and I'm like, this is becoming so irritating. What the hell do they mean by that? That was back in the day when I first read it. And then I'm like, here I am speaking to you now, talking to you about distortion. Okay, which is a spectrum. We're down here at the bottom of the distortion. Like, that means the worst level. The most intense distortions are down here. I mean, literally, it's in the subconscious or the subatomic. Subatomic is more primitive than, I say primitive, I mean just less consciousness. So the less consciousness is the most farthest away, the most darkest, the most, whoa. Can you imagine darkness in the subatomic world? You surely must find some chaos in that level of reality, because one can't exist without the other when you're more and more and more de-evolved, lesser of, you would say, aware, conscious, intelligent being. How aware is the atom? It's consciousness, it's alive, it's spirit, it's God. It's just at the lowest, heaviest, you would say, the lowest of this spectrum. If it was more powerful, it would be way up at the higher spectrum. It's not, though. It's down here at the lowest spectrum, where you're getting all of the components of the matter form. From this level to next level, you get more form. So if we're just down here for human form, this is just such a primitive form. Up there, it's divine. It's perfect. Godlight body. Like, no joke. Just exquisite fantasy beauty. So it's like you just know when you see it, you know this is God. You say that to yourself, or you think this is God. So perfect. This is God. You feel God in your moments. In moments, you will feel God. You will be aware of yourself as that God within you. You are God. Okay? But we as humans, we have a certain experience level, and then it's hard to imagine God, but then there's moments where you do. You understand what is God. And so it becomes some type of enlightened moment. Thank you for those hearts, Holy One. You're so kind. And thank you guys for joining this live broadcast. Wachiwa. We're rocking and rolling, Holy Ones. Yeah. We got it. You got it. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah. Peace. You Lightworkers are following light, the principle of light, which is seeing all as God, as equal, as divine, as perfect. All are God. All are perfect. If it's God, it's perfect. Well, that means murder's, a form of distorted God. So realize in the spectrum, in the hologram, it's possible for God to be dark or experience dark, and you felt it. You're feeling it. You're experiencing darkness. Some people like to watch horror films. They want to experience darkness. What does that say about their consciousness? If you find horror films to be wonderful and you like watching them all the time, you're putting this into your freaking energies, into your consciousness, man. This is some more copal. These are sacred resins that are very strong in your spiritual journey. Check it out. You want to check it out. You have incentive. Wow. Mystical, spiritual, enchanting, mokuye, magic, cosmic, mysterious, enigma. What is spirit? What is an angel? What is God? Good questions, Holy One. Mochivas. Mokayas. Let's kick this off a notch with some amber. Yeah. Oh, amber. Are you in the moment? Do you have presence now? Holy One. Bring your consciousness online. From those higher levels. Put that intention, say it, speak it. I am connecting to my fifth dimension, my fifth dimensional consciousness. I'm connecting to my 5D consciousness, or you could say my 6D consciousness. But think about the third eye then. See the indigo ray, like a 6-pointed star right here. A 6-pointed star, because that's the symbol of the Christos. That's a symbol of also a Merkaba field. If you look at it 3-dimensionally, it's a Merkaba field. So no freaking 8-pointed star, no 5-pointed star, which is what? Baphomet. You see the goat? Who's the goat? Machiwa. It was just tripping, because you guys have probably heard that there's wicked things in Disney movies. Well, I was just, I've seen it before, but then I just watched it recently, Narnia. Holy shit. Lucy, this little girl, goes into this enchanted land, and the first thing this little girl, that's a key there, little girl, the first thing she meets is a naked freaking fawn, which is what? A creature with hooves and horns and what? And showing his body to this little girl and having this conversation with it. And then you realize in a few minutes with this little girl in the forest, in the snow, you find her playing a flute and putting the little girl to sleep, and then you look at his smile and his eyes. So, and I just didn't finish watching the movie, you know, because, you know, there's a witch in there and she's casting spells and using children. Shit. Interesting movie. You know, I liked it when I first watched it, but when I watch it again, I see this shit. You understand? A lot of these Disney movies. What's up? What's up, Walt? What you doing, Walt? iTeraCare. iTeraCare. Twal. Walt backwards is twal. Muchivasi. Yazid. Disney. Yazid. I don't know what was that, but we all know there is some wickedness in. And look what Maleficent, this queen, evil, wicked, fae creature. They made her a good person in that movie. At the end, she loved. OMG, you see it hardcore, but others don't see jack shit. Alright. That's why you're gonna live in the life of horror eventually. Because of this mentality. It's just gonna be, you're gonna end up living in a very dismal situation. For real. That's what the Guardians tell you what happens in your future timeline here on Earth. And you guys can read more details about that in Ashiana's book called Voyagers 2. Look it up. If you find it online, you can go Ashiana Dean Voyagers Archive.org. Poof, magic. Yours. Moshivas, Mochewa. Because I see this negative comments in some of my videos, as always. There's always some as wipes, you know. And so some people are just totally freaking like demonic, so you gotta just delete their shit. So like full of hate, full of aggression, it's like pointless, right? You just block those people. It's mostly happening on Instagram. I don't, and probably TikTok, but I don't even bother reading the comments on TikTok. I don't even bother. I don't have that much energy in my day. I wish I did. I wish there was 48 hours in one day. If we lived on one of the outer planets, which are all round, by the way, did you notice that part? Oh, but we're not round, huh? Oh. So, you see, we got this Pakachiwa. It's like this psyop, man. By the ETs. ETs want you to think your Earth is flat. Why? I wonder why. How come nobody's found these ice walls before? How come there's no, people taking pictures and selfies at the ice walls and shit? I don't know. Maybe because there's no fucking ice wall. Excuse my language. Chikasma. When you look at these pictures online of the ice wall, they're all photoshopped, obviously bullshit. Makaya. And there's never been pilots saying, oh, there's an ice wall, look. No one's ever flew. You know, we got people going around the planet. People flown around the planet. Oh, they're flying around. Oh, they're not across. They're flying around the planet. What? It's flat. No, how can I go around? No, they don't do that. They're flying around, asshole. They didn't hit no freaking ice wall or go into some mystical land. You guys, if you're following the Christos material, Ashana Dean does not talk about flat earth. I'm sorry. The Guardians say jack shit about flat earth. Not one thing, not one word flat in the Guardian material. What does that tell you? You would think that would be seriously important detail that our ancestral elder founder races would say, hey, buddies, your planet is flat, but the rest of the planets are round because you can see them, they're round, but yours is flat. Sorry. It's bullshit. The earth is round. God is round. A spherical consciousness. It's round. And if you had psychic perception, you would see round or oval shaped, egg shaped, subtle bodies around you called your aura. What the Guardians call Particle fields. We have several particle fields. That's what aura is. Many different wavelengths, colors, hues of this energy fields around you. And this represents your consciousness. Okay, it's not just even one belief system that talks about this, you guys. The Guardians talk about it these as Templar. They call them Templar. The Hindus call them Chakra. Oh, so we have some problem with the internet. So let me close those other windows. If it helps. I don't know. Machiwa. Might be a little bit of lag. Yeah. They're square too, huh? Hey, I know some of you believe in flat earth. Don't hate on me. Okay? We're not judging you. We're just telling you, as usual, from the Guardian's point of view. Okay? If you guys have any videos of Ashiana talking about flat earth, let me know. Okay? Let us all know. We want to know. We want to know. At least one Guardian talking about flat earth, please. Maybe ask Lisa Renee, does she know about flat earth? Huh? I know you might think I'm being an asshole. I'm not trying to. It's just like you think it's ridiculous. Because you once thought it was ridiculous until you were convinced. Okay, so don't make fun of people who are not convinced. Okay? I'm sorry. We don't need you to convince. Machiwa. It doesn't matter, you guys. Think about this. What is life about and spirit about? Oh, you want to evolve, you want to ascend. If it's if the world is round, rectangular, or pyramidal, or octagonish, or hexagonish, whatever you want to call the shape of the planet. Who cares, homie? Why are you arguing about the shape of the planet? Like it changes anything about God? Does it change anything about the spiritual war? Does it change anything about fallen angels conquering our planet, taking over, invading? Does it change anything about your falling in your consciousness because your DNA is effed up through your water and air and medication? And your air, water, food. They attack your seeds. They attack everything going in you. They make sure they know what's going in you. Every time your children goes to get their shots, you're getting shots. You're all getting something in you. So you choose. You gave your free will. Okay, I take pharmaceuticals. I take prescription drugs. I take this. What are you doing? No, I'm asking, what are you doing? You are becoming modified. Oh, it's a conspiracy theory. You're just making up bullshit. Okay, I love you. Machiwa, Makaya. Much respect to you, holy ones, and your beliefs. Kochi. We try to bring this and present this. It's too late in the game to like sugarcoat it. You can't just make it all sweet and stuff. We actually are in a serious spiritual war, honey. It's not cool to try to wish away the darkness. You're gonna find out real quick that ain't gonna work. You're not gonna realize how to solve anything. You know, the Guardians, they teach us how to heal our DNA and shit. Imagine you could use your consciousness to access it and make some modifications. Okay, so this is a spiritual science. There's actually physics and mechanics behind it. And so it takes practice. You have to train, learn, memorize these techniques, know how to bring in this energy, this consciousness that the Guardians are teaching us, have taught us in the Ascension workshops of Cathara. Check that out. There's a Cathara 1, a Cathara 2, a Cathara 3, a Cathara 4. If you learn Cathara 1 through 4, you'll be a master Jedi, Vatos. But we're not even done. There's some more advanced stuff after that. So maybe you're not a master Jedi yet. You're like a novice Jedi, a newbie Jedi, or adept. And then you'll be a master Skywalker. You realize this within yourself. You don't need no proof or no book or no person or pope or priest. You are a priest of God, of light. It's religion that tells you you need some middleman, you need some Jehovah God, you need some savior. What? This is not law of one. What are you teaching? False creed of the fallen angelics. That's what that is. That's what the Christos is telling you, not Fabian. Well, I get this all the time. Well, you're just making this shit up. Hello. There's a lifetime of information. Check out Ascension, Voyagers, archive.org. Check it out. There's a lot more links. Indigo Wizard's got the links. Starman's got the links. Our chat. Go into our chat. If you're a member, you guys remember you have access to the chat. You can go on our Discord server and talk to us and leave your story. We would love to hear you. Much respect to you and much respect to a great gratitude. You guys, please thank Indigo Wizard for his work and Starman for their work, for what they're doing and bringing this information. They're here with service just like I am, and we do this just because we feel that's what we're supposed to do. You know, thank you so much. And we're all priests. We're all these sacred ones. We're all these, I call blessed ones. I like to say blessed ones. Seriously, we're chosen to be priests of light, serving light. And what is light? Let's define light. All are one, all are God. It's not complicated. Any belief system against that is not following law of one, is what the Guardians have called false creeds. That's termed in Voyagers, so that's why I say it. Because she had it in capital letters too, so false creeds. Fear is a false creed. Using fear, the Bible, religion in general, uses fear. Hello. Guardians don't use fear, homie. Fear is a dark thing. A negative thing to use fear. Look what happens when you use fear on any person or little child. Nobody wants to be put in fear. What does that do to your energy? First of all, that's the lowest energy because that's chakra 1. That's chakra 1. Oh, you want to follow a religion that puts you in the lowest consciousness? Fear is the lowest consciousness. But you're being commanded to fear God. That's not God, and that's not what God would want, would do. So, what's the other thing? Judgment. Do I need to say anything more? And did you know that God had said in the Bible, I hate you, Israel? I hate. A God that hates? Once again, that's not God. Sorry. It's a negative thing. Okay, now we got a list. Are you taking notes of which all these negative things? Like fear? Oh, how about guilt? Oh, and shame. So you got fear, guilt, shame. All negative stuff, but it's considered holy. Lightworker, you know this because you're working with your own divine inner light, your divine consciousness, which is higher consciousness, down into the ego mind, reasoning mind, 3D. You're psychic vato. You're bringing in, you're streaming in higher consciousness. And it doesn't mean that's 24/7. Just realize it's when you're in the feeling, in the vibe. That's when you're really feeling this higher end consciousness, this fine ass consciousness. You know what I mean? Like exquisite. Like think of it as mixed in with your normal thoughts. Like you're a multi-dimensional being. That's what I'm trying to teach you. That's what the guardians teach you. You have multi-dimensional consciousness. Right now, you are streaming 3D, yes, but you're also streaming, depends on how much it's open, a little bit of 4D, a little bit of 5D, and a little bit of 6D, because you have these opened or not. Maybe a lot or a little. You're Templar, what the guardians call Templar, or chakra. So you realize that we are, it's all in your voice, not your six-dimensional's voice. He probably doesn't even speak English. But you can still communicate. That's not what I meant. I'm just saying it's a whole nother aspect of yourself that is basically another incarnation. So you're multidimensional, and you will be able to communicate with your other selves once you develop yourself. And it's no longer a stupid belief, man. It's this nonsensical belief. And I still get comments all the time. I'm going to always get them. People are going to always ask you for proof. Show me proof, homie. Oh, you want me to prove to you like God or something? How do you want me to prove to you what is God? That doesn't tangible in your, face, in your eyes. I'm sorry. See, that's the whole thing with the people in 3D. Oh, they just are superficial. They won't believe jack shit if it's not tangible. Then to them and their mind, in their consciousness, in their understanding, they think that is the difference between real and not real. So they're saying that's not real. And they will mock it and snuff at it, We realize, Chikasma Chiwa. You are this divine being, and you have distortion down here, so you're going to get some low vibes like that. But realize there's still other holy beings like you, light workers like you, awakening. Lightworkers awakening Vato 2023 in the ancient times of Egypt, in the ancient Atlantean period, the ancient Lemurian. That's no Wiccan or witchcraft thing to say priest or priestess. Okay, that's what we called ourselves, priests. We were called the priests of Azraline. That's one of the main ones. You got priests of Mu, that's Lemuria. You have different priestcraft in Inner Earth, in Atlantis, and some of them are dark. Some of them became dark. So it's pretty interesting how much variety we have in our lifetimes. And if you're a light worker here, just think about it. Maybe you were a priestess in Lemuria, or a priestcraft, a priest king. That's what we're called. Magi king, priest king. We're part of what's called the Holy Grail line. Holy Grail is a people. It's a specific DNA, holy ones. What Ashiana calls the Ayani, which means of the Yanas, which means they're ascended masters, man. Hello, Indigo type 1s, Ekars. I start to feel that I'm an Ekar because I've experienced those high levels. It was freaking... I was shocked I could feel that in my body. Like, I could... But I saw an elder race inside of me. This being was speaking another language, and he sounded just like some Native American or something. Something like a medicine man or chief man. One of the spiritual leaders who speak to everybody. Everybody listens to this spiritual leader, this like clansman or something. I don't know what you call these people. But I've seen several different ones in my visions, in my memories, in my other selves. You see, you see your other selves. You experience them, you speak them, you think them, your other selves. Remember, again, your multidimensional consciousness. You have consciousness here, you have consciousness there, there, many places, many lifetimes. We call it, within density 1 alone, you have 144 lifetimes. Male, female, male, female, male, female, because they're all twin flames. So you have male, female, it's a perfect countable exact number. It's not some lofty concept. You have special, actual physics in God, tangible equations. You can measure waveforms. Color is a waveform. That's a wavelength. You can measure. Blue. You can measure the color blue with the waveform, the light form. We're just realizing that our reality is pretty complex. We're like, realizing it's multidimensional. That means multi-time, multi-Templar, simultaneous Templar. You see, like, versions of yourself way out in science fiction. And who's psychic and believes in flat Earth? Probably not many. If you're psychic, you've been to these other worlds that are round. What's up? You know the planets are round. You know that the Earth is in quarantine. The Guardians put it there. You're not in some freaking fishbowl. There is no stupid, what is this stupid thing you guys are calling? The dome. There's energy field around you realize there's something called a frequency fence. It's in Voyagers 2. Look it up. I should start giving page numbers for it, because I think all of you have Voyagers 1 or Voyagers 2 now. For real. She even talks about 9/11, dude. You get to realize truly what is that shit. And what fallen angelic extraterrestrial multidimensional beings are involved. Pretty cool. You get to find out where the stargates are and where all the freaking wars are being done. What's the time scale? But some of that's outdated because things have changed since then. She was talking about future events, but some of those future events were changed. So obviously, some of that is outdated. That's when it comes to the Ascension cycle we're talking about. Everything else is no problem. We're just talking about the Ascension cycle dates. But it's still a good read because you learn so much from those texts. It's a great gift to the planet, man. Truly, the Guardians gave us. That was the introduction, way before the Carrie Cassidy interview. That was the introduction to the world, to the Earth. Since a long time ago, when it was last possible to have a stellar activation cycle. We're in it. It's still active. It's going to be closing, but it's still got the gates open. Not the seventh one. The seventh seal. Now there's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Machiwa. You got one Stargate in Andes Mountain. The Andes Mountains. You got one in Machu Picchu. You got one in Sedona, Arizona. You got one in Sarasota, Florida. You got one in... there's a few places, and there's even more, actually, 7 gates. You know how we just think of 7, but there's more than 7? There's actually 12 Stargates here. So we have not only that, Stargate locations, but there's something called these remote stations that are part of this setup. It's like it's very interesting how the Guardians have done these things. Because the dark side has used technology against this planet and against our people. Sorry for the laggy, guys. I don't know what causes it, and it was good connection yesterday. We didn't have problems yesterday. But thank you for being here. This is a Christos point of view about Lightworkers, and you realize that you guys are coming from a high level of consciousness from when it comes to starseeds. We're talking about the Indigo children. Now realize that that's what starseeds are. Starseeds are beings that are 6-dimensional awakened. That's the Indigo ray. Indigo child. It's Indigo children who have their third eye open. Ochivas. You have your third eye open? You're Indigo child. That's the Indigo ray. Hello. It's not really complex. You have clairvoyance. You can see spirits. You can see aliens. You're Indigo child because you're using your third eye. Hello. Right? If your third eye is working, it doesn't have to be like fantastical or all the time. That's not what we're saying. But you know that it's activated because you've had certain visions or clairvoyance. That's a psychic third eye ability. Let me see if this incense will still burn. So, Indigo child, hello, welcome to planet Earth. Awakened child, sweet child, you're needed. Mokoya, got some white copal. What's up, homies? Gangsters in Christ, with the Guardians called Christos. Wah, chewa. Ha. How you doing, homies? You guys chilling? Vato locos? I don't know how to make it work other than meditating. What's up, Angel Heart? Thank you for being here. Bringer of change. Greetings, Holy One. Much respect. Helena. Maybe I should put these glasses on. I can see it a little bit better. I felt an intense attack and battled them to nothingness. These woke the beast in me. Yeah. You just you become fierce about you ain't taking my sovereignty, man. You're God sovereign free, and we're not lambs. You don't allow vampires to drain you. Hello, I don't think so. You're sovereign. Know what that means. Know what it is. You are sovereign. Not made to be a pushover. Not to be a weakling. You are seriously protecting your rights, your God-given right to be sovereign. You're God, sovereign, free. And you know that this is lower consciousness trying to impinge on your energy, your consciousness. That's a vampire. That's a vampiric system. If your government's doing that, if a person's doing that, if your mate is doing that, hello, that's vampiric. Mashitas, Makaye, Masutas, Mahana. Koye. Excuse me. I love you guys so much. What you up to, Batos? Yeah, I keep doing this wrong glasses shit. Angel Heart, Helena, Natello, exactly 100%. Johnny Depp called the seventh gate. That sounds familiar, man. Indigo Wizard. J-Bar, thank you for being a member. I love you. Thank you, Matthew. La Machia, pineal gland. You said it, Vato. Alright. Somebody knows what's up. Chica. Usu. Take an amethyst, holy ones, and lay it on your forehead, your third eye. Every day. What's up, Karnal? You got this. Yeah. Put some witch hazel on there. What's up? Yeah. Some essential oil. I mean, you know. Katsu. Unless you're pregnant, don't do it. Sikas. Not giving legal advice, just telling you what I've done. Seriously. Witch hazel drops on your third eye. Puchivas. How about frankincense? You know some secrets too, yeah. Gamasitas. I love you, holy ones. You are light. You are shining your light. You see these arrogant ones, these negative ones, these aggressive ones, these judgmental ones, these Luciferian ones, these satanic ones. You see these dark ones in your world, in your celebrities, in your Hollywood. You find this in your politics. You find this in, narcissists and psychopaths. You see this darkness. It's undeniable darkness. You see the darkness. You are light. You come here to transmute that. You're this light, shining your light, representing that which is God, which is Christ, Christos. You are one with God. You are serving God, the light, all, serving all, not just oneself. You serve all. And then if all are serving all, then it's a divine state. You're in a perfected state. But we're far from perfected state down here. Our consciousness is freaking low down here. You got to consider the entire planet consciousness. And it averages to failing, like if you were graded on it, like in elementary, you got a minus FF or F or minus F. Just not a good grade. So we got this. You got this. You are part of this, homies. Remember your heritage, gangsters. Pure unconditional love, vatos. your psychic abilities. What's up, Vic? Yes, Holy One. We open our psychic Templar. We open it and we perceive from that level of reality, which is a whole nother level of reality. Whole nother intelligence, a whole nother timeline and memory and history. A whole nother body. Your eternal life. Your body doesn't age or get sick or get wrinkly and shit. Wow. I want to live in a place like that. I want to have a body like that, a consciousness like that, a technology like that, because they're way in the future. They live in a hyper advanced civilization. And people down here just want to run off to nature and forget everything. Hello. There's nothing wrong with going to nature. Just realize you're not meant to just do nothing with no technology. That's what I made an article about, or a video about, and some people had some shit to say, and that's where the video was inspired by. That people who just think you go into nature, and in spirituality, I mean, you just go and don't forget about technology. You guys, I'm not talking about dark people using like Skynet and shit. I'm talking about within the law of one, there could be a civilization like this. Not without the law of one, because look what we have. We have wicked beings in power here in politics. They steal the votes. They're in power because they took it. The criminals are the ones in power. Oh wow, what a concept! The people don't have power because you gave it. Here, you gave it with your free will. Here, you voted for them. Here, you gave it. You gave them power. When you don't even need this, politicians, what the F? You're being told how to live. You're being controlled how to live. You're being told how to live. Hello? That's not good. That's not a good thing. You're in slavery now. Congratulations, people. Because you did it as a people. Your people did this. Said yes, I vote. Yes, people are voting. They love to vote. They're voting. Here's my energy. Here's my energy. Here's my vote to take my power. Take my power, please. Here. I'm a registered voter. Take my power. Take my power. Here, I'm giving it to you. I'm giving you my power. Here's my right to vote. I'm what? What? Guardian? Are you guardian? Are you giving energy to beings who take power? Are you in this model, this paradigm? Is this your real what? There is no hierarchy in God. There is no elitists in God. No governments in God. These are all vampire systems. You understand freedom of consciousness, freedom as a sovereign being? And apparently not. That's a slavery mindset. That's a victim consciousness. More chivas. It's a brilliant time to be alive, Indigo child, because we are priests of light. We are priestesses, priestess, or priestcraft. We are remembering those ways. Whoosh. We are this, yeah. Okay, yeah. Oops. Hey, don't take my thing down. All right, baby. Yes. Much respect, holy ones. I love you. And this is a special, I don't know, this is the realization that's transmitting through this spirit. And I revere spirit, this consciousness, this energy. Feels so good, so right. And I'm so grateful that I found the guardian teachings, the freedom teachings, the Cathara, Kalantic Science. It's so freaking awesome, man. Thank you. Washiwa. I want you guys to learn this information too. Please look up Voyager's books and read them both, part 1, part 2, and then learn Cathara 1, and then learn some other stuff. You can go to the Master Templar course. There's a Master Templar course. It's like a freaking long ass series, man. I think it might be over 20 hours long. I'm not sure, but it's worth it. Machiwa. If you can find it, her videos are being taken down, so when they go up, people are gonna complain and someone will tell Ashana and they'll take it down. And they're brutal, because when you have to make a complaint or a copyright complaint to YouTube, they give you 2 options. You can do the strike immediately and then the person's account gets affected. Or you can give them 1 week to comply. She doesn't do that. She just kicks your ass right up front. I'm just saying that's what her organization does. So I don't know why she has to do that. If she's a guardian, you would think she would give you this grace of a week. Nope. She just kicks you right in the balls, man. Hey, it's her copyright material, so what can you say? Basically nothing. Right? We can't say shit. We can't complain. It's her work. What's up? That's why I say, if you find it, make a copy of it. Because it's not always going to be around, apparently. Who knows when, right? What if you have your shit turned off? At least you want some copies of this, man. Go through it, read it, highlight it, make notes from that information. Study your notes. Talk about this shit to friends. Make a blog about it. Make a social media about it. Man, we are these priests of light, and we're meant to reach other people with that light. We are. Some people will call it channeling truth. You're gonna call it that. We call it from interdimensional communication with our own Templar, not someone else's. Anyways, that's another video. Check my video about channeling. I made a video about that, and it's in the Master Templar series. You can find it in my Master Templar playlist. Got the lag symbol again. Sorry guys, I love you so much though. Please have patience, because we ain't going nowhere. Chicas. Peace, inner peace, love, joy. That's the guardian way. Fear, guilt, shame. Devalue women. Sexist patriarchy. That's what you get with their system. Pewy, yucky. You want truth, you want light, you want joy, you want bliss, you want mindfulness, you want friendliness, kindness. What's up? Darkness and light, I hope. Yep, the darkness is the negative things, and the light is the positive things. Hello. The darkness is going to try to deceive you and say, oh, that's a point of view. No, it's not. Light is exactly following law of one. You're not light when you're not. Really, man. Because you're going to have... Dude, did you guys not know that the darkness imposters light? It's trying to suck you in, Vato! They're pretending to be the light, but they're not. Look at their teachings. You will find that they're vampires. That's all you gotta do, is their information, is their speech, law of one. And you can say that about me as my information law one. Man, I strive for it every day. Seriously, that's my number one priority, is being accurate. And I will make mistakes sometimes, and then I go back on the show and say, hey, what's up, holy ones? I was wrong about the twin flames. Not like 100% wrong, because there's something different if you're an indigo, and I hadn't realized that until one of my viewers told me about one of Ashiana's videos. And that's what you guys got to do. Show me a video of Ashiana saying it, so we all know. Okay? And I'll be the first one to go back online, in which that's what I do, that there's a difference with indigos, that they can actually meet their twin flame. And I didn't know that part. I didn't hear that video, at least. Didn't remember it, right? And I only say that because a lot of people watching this channel are indigos who will have a twin flame. And as I say that, that's so sad, because I feel like if I would have known that, I would have tried to be open to women. I mean, I mean to a relationship, and because I've been approached, but I wasn't ready. I'm not ready, so. And I wasn't looking. I didn't, because I have this like idea in my head, but I'm like not looking for it, so and a lot of us are that way. But the thing of it is, when you learn about the twin flame, that if you're together with your twin flame, you actually are more powerful, and all of your energies are expanded, and that makes sense when you realize that you become whole, like you're both halves, almost like opposites, but you're coming together, the twins, gender twins, and so you are perfect together. You're perfect. I love you. I love you, whoever my twin flame is or was. Because I'm already 53 and I didn't meet her yet. So, I haven't met. There's no one I know now either. I just feel like whoever she is, she's going to blow me away, and I will know it's her. Like the energy will be so freaking obvious, I will know it's her. Like it'll just be from the gods, Not really, but you know what I mean, the guardians. Machiwa, Makaye, Shitasma. We got this holy vatos of light. What's up, Colonel? Yeah, I was still correct about the earth seeds, though. You won't be seeing your twin flame, except for your last life, which will be close to the end of the Ascension cycle. That's because of convergence. You needed to go into the next density universe. It's the last pairing. It's the last strand. It's the last, hurrah. Kaivastu. I love you. Thank you for those loves, those little hearts flying up. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, sending you love right back. Yeah. Thank you. Mwah. Much love and respect to all you homies who are on your spiritual journey. You light workers who are exploring who you are, what this is all about. You're like checking it out, man. You're tripping out. Woohoo! Yeah. Indigo, is my connection working, guys? What's up? This sucks, right? Sorry, guys. Are you guys getting me? Steven Vargas. Woohoo! Tracy Joe Hill. Okay, brother. Well, thank you for being here, Indigo. Much respect, Bato. You guys, Indigo Wizard's phone is dying, so he's gotta leave. Much respect, brother. Galactic Guardians 33. What's up, Vatos? Thank you, guys. 33 people and 55 likes. Is that a coincidence? That's two master numbers, 3355. Realize that happened yesterday too. Man. To see these double numbers is just cool. I like it. It's just like always exciting to see it. Because at a higher part of yourself, it's all united, it's all intermingled, it's all entangled together, it's all one part of the one, and you're just manifesting in different frequency vibrations. And it's so beautiful, Vatos. It's so awesome. What are you doing? It's all about vibration, man. You know what's up. You know what's going on. Yeah. Everyone that reads someone's story, they're getting a piece of that timeline in their code. What she was, stories and are going into your energy fields. What she was. So it's a form of programming stories, or a form of guiding you. Sutashmetikiwa. Homakachi wa suta inichi. Sotaka I mahana. Gawache wa suta I pahine. Kohota ipa sutokochine. See, I can keep going, you guys. It's just a light language from another self. Many other selves. At this vibration, at that vibration. Different selves. Different vibrations. What's up, homie? Are you one of my other selves? I feel like it's no fair for me right now. It just feels that way. What are you drinking? Who's drinking? I'm not drinking. You're dating and you're talking to a really nice girl right now who makes you feel that way? Cool. Awesome, Holy One. You're in the fifth dimension right now? Thank you, Helena. She thought I was 40 years old tops. Well, it's just my spirit, I guess, maybe. I just feel like I don't feel myself trying to age or thinking about aging. I just kind of like, what's up? And, I think the more that we master the innerchristos information, you guys will be able to take care of sickness and disease. So it's all going to work out, Holy One. Sometimes we get attacked and we get in our ups and downs, and so we're just keep striving towards light. If you fall down, just keep striving towards light, Holy One. What else are you going to do? Don't be stuck in one place and start feeling depressed about it. Move on to higher changes. Aim for higher transformation. Be more pure. Be more towards light. Do what light would do, not what some twisted, distorted version of light would do. Because there definitely is distortions out there. So you would like to find truth and only follow the true God, consciousness, Tayawasi. Because if you know that there's many, and the many are one, they make up the one, then we're all the one. Then there's only one. The many is an illusion within God itself. And God is not a he or she, because God is an it. It's outside of gender. Gender is a very low energy in the creation. In all of creation, it's got a spectrum of distortion, and so God is in the highest level of that, the final level, the all-encompassing. That means it includes everything within itself. So there is no right or wrong in that type of being. There's only one being. Why would you have a right and a wrong, right? So evil or good, what is that to the Creator? What is evil or good to the Creator? It's still part of its thoughts. It, not he, not his, not hers. Its thoughts. It is a consciousness. It is a unified field of consciousness. So you exist within it. So that means you are part of it, part of the same field of all creation. So you're all part of the one. You're all part of God. And if it goes into the hologram and chooses a certain vibration, it will go to that vibration. It makes the choice. You're mighty gods, beings, masters, ascended masters. You are quite capable to create your own life. And that's what we're doing. We're creating our own lives from our thoughts. Your misery or poorness or whatever's bad in your life is coming from your thoughts. So if become conscious aware of that, you simply mindfully change your thoughts. Like magic, because the other way is magic too, right? It's controlling and creating exactly what you're thinking. Just the same with people who love horror movies. You're getting those in your thoughts, in your creation, in your experience. You're going to draw horror to you. Your energy, your mind is calling it into your life. Something horrible to happen to you. You're going to manifest it. You're going to create horror in your life. You understand horror as a energy field. This whole thing was created by someone who wants to express dark thoughts to the world. Horror movies. This being is twisted in their own thoughts and they want to share that art with the world. Horror movie. Where they get to enact their fantasy, and so does the person watching. Because that's their fantasies too. Apparently. So, darkness. We're not. We're light. We don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to be around those kind of conscious beings. Hell no. Shiva Sua. Sorry that Indigo had some battery issues. He has that a lot. Does he need a new phone, or does he forget to charge his phone? I don't get it. Can't you plug your phone when you're in while you're using it so it doesn't drain? I don't know. I keep mine plugged in. Oh, right now it's not, huh? Shit. But it's got an excellent battery. This phone's cool. Which is the newest iPhone. I got the newest one. But only with 120 gigabytes, but that's hell. That's freaking huge upgrade to my previous one, which was an iPhone 7. That was dark ages. The screen was so big, and I was like, damn. Almost like an iPad. Anyways, I love you guys. How you doing? What's up, Bata? Yeah. Peace to you, Holy One. Much love to you guys. I love coming here and hanging out with you guys for an hour or two. This is cool, right? It's like I'm giving to you constantly. I love to share with you. And I just love being with you, man. What's up, man? It's like we got a cool crew. We got some cool homies coming here. You guys are light beings, and you have a lot to offer the world. Look at you. You're beautiful. Much respect to you, holy ones. Oh, wow. the lag notice finally left us. Doesn't mean it's gonna stop or not come back. What's up, vatos, right? You know what's up. You feel bullshit inside yourself. Yeah. You got inner barometer, Holmes. What's up, homies? What's up? Fucha? You are bringing in this, you would say, Voyagers. Voyagers Amachivas. All this started from the fallen beings called Anu Elohim. It was the Anu Elohim who attacked the Guardians planet and the Stargate 12, and they did that through using reverse mechanics in their 11th dimensional Stargate. So it went back and returned to the 12th Stargate. So that caused this disaster. And so they destroyed Stargate 12. It was like ridiculous, right? That they didn't have some safety measure for this. The Guardians. But maybe it was a unique scenario. So, but anyways, now there's fallen angelic war all over the place. They're in dominion mode. They want to conquer all life, destroy what they want to, and keep others as slaves if they want to. Slaves, entertainment, whatever. Target practice. Shitas machikawa. Food. You know, these beings like meat. You're lower on the spectrum of to them. Yeah, we know there's consciousness on our planet too. Our planet's freaking dark, dude. It's sad, but look what's in power, right? What did that tell you? Isn't it like an upside down, weird, bizarre world that we live in? Damn, sure is. I just go and try to think from a positive point of view, but then you always get some asshole who comes and trolls you and tries to vampire you. But they just in this like low vibe. They don't even know it. It's like, you try to look into a shark's eyes and you find no soul, no guilt, no nothing, just dead, ice cold death. Just devour. That's it. Horror, murder, killing, and eating the flesh of other creatures. Amashiwa, Hotemachi, Hotsamata. You got this, homie. You sure do, Vato Loco. Lightworker, it does take a little bit of, you gotta be able to be a little bit strong in your spirit, not be such a wimp. You gotta be strong. What's up, little girly man? What is this? No, be strong in your spirit. Peace to you guys. Much respect. Yeah. And you guys, if you've liked anything I've said tonight, please consider donating to Christos Avatar. You can do that right here live so we can all share the energy together. Thank you so much for that. Whatever you feel called, $5, $10, hey, $100. What's up, Vatos? Thank you so much for being here. You guys mean a lot, the world to me. I do this for you. I remember when it was only like 5 people watching me. Just a few people, 10. It took me so long to get to 20 people, and then like, damn, now, wow. So I respect you and value you guys a lot. Thank you so much, and Much love to you, especially those who became official members, who signed up. What's up, homies? Thank you, members. What's up? I love you. So much respect to you, brothers and sisters. Peace. And I want to give a shout out to my sister, Ireland Clark. I love you, sister. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're strong, and I'm sure you are. You're a survivor. You're a victor. Yes. Much respect to my sister, Ireland Clark. Chicas. We got this, homies. Oops. I forgot. Come on. We got this. Criminals in power. You said it, holy ones. How is that Asha and Dean has this breakdown so well done and very informative to where it makes sense compared to religion? Well, yeah, this is just coming from a higher density. I mean, it's actually explained how the information is brought down, and she goes through a process of retrieving, but she was first had to be trained how to receive it. She says it's not channeling, but it was some type of Kelantic science, which that's something she teaches, Kelantic science. So you could connect to the guardians. I know I do sometimes. I definitely see them. I see higher levels of myself with them, like surrounded by them, like being with them. It's so awesome. It's truly awesome. And I know that everyone has that potential, and some of you even more powerful visions and connections. I just know that I've had different levels of experience like that. So I've had enough experience to know it's not some fluke, it's not some bullshit. It's definitely very, very, very real. Hardcore. I give 100% my testimony that this knowledge is truth. It's complex, it's advanced, some of it is, yes, but it's worth learning it. I mean, just study it real hard for a whole month, for example. Just read it all, study it, and try to understand it, and then you will. Much love, especially when you put the positive intention there, that you want to digest this knowledge, you want to understand this knowledge, speak it, make it so. Machiwa. We are these Magi. We're these priest kings. And we come with this knowledge, this wisdom, once again. It's cosmic knowledge, starseed knowledge coming from the stars, from other dimensions of reality. So, you are from other dimensions of reality, starseed, indigo child. Yes, you are. You maybe have memories. Do you have some memories, like what people would call past lives? How about future lives or parallel lives? Yeah? Because that's all possible through the hologram. More chiwa, even a fallen shadow self. That's weird, huh? It's called phantom. Yep, you got some naughty dark one. Maybe you do, unless you cleansed your whole family of consciousness down here. And now you guys have retrieved, returned to source, or you're in the process of returning to source, yes? You guys are beautiful. You guys, we should just give a group hug. Give a group hug. I love you. I love you. I love you. Group hug. Group hug. Yeah. Ugh. Group bear hug. Yeah. Yes. I love you. Love all of you. Respect. You have my respect. I honor you, holy ones. Yeah. Thank you for those hearts. I kiss you. You kiss me. Thank you for kissing. I love you. Much respect. Machawa. Unless you're a guy, don't worry. I'm not kissing you. Girls, I kiss girls. I'm just being silly. Sorry, guys. What's up, vatos? Yeah, I've had, like, when I was younger, I was looking like, you know, kind of handsome. So I had a lot of girls into me, but I also had guys into me. I'm like, I no disrespect, but I only like girls. And ones who were born girls. I guess nowadays you have to put that in there. Machiwa Kewasu. Yeah, that was weird. One of them was my manager, dude. One of them was my photographer. When I was doing modeling. Kuchivas, Machuas, Hakaye, Muchas. I think it's beautiful. Yeah. Very, very beautiful. Yasokoma. What a trip, Vato Locos. We're finding this truth. Ow, poke my own eye. Shit. Did you guys see that? Ow. No, for real, it didn't feel good. I got attacked by my glasses. Lauren Renee, my parallel life won the lottery. No way! And all you got was a stupid t-shirt. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe there's some issue with this. Sorry, guys. Yeah, we got some. That's why there's the viewer count was low, because of this connection. And I don't know why this is happening, guys. Sorry. Much love to you, though. Much love to my homies. Yeah. Much love to my homies. Yeah, homies. To my homies. Yeah. And you my homies. You're my homies. Chicas. Much love to you, Kelly. Sorry, guys. This is messed up. They just don't want this. They just don't want this information out, man. Shit. All right. I get it. Yeah. Tonya, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Wow, that was awesome, Tonya. Thank you so much, Tonya. You're awesome. Much respect, sister. Yeah. That's cool, members. Make sure you download the diagram, homies. You get that if you're a member. And join us in chat. Come say hi to Indigo Wizard, to Starman, to me, to the crew. What's up, homies? Yeah. Join Christos avatar, vatos. Starseeds. We're bringing our star codes. You'll learn about Ascension codes. They're called flame bodies. They're called fire letters, actually. And this is something that is related to whether you're blue flame or gold flame or violet flame. Because each one will have its own codes being brought to the, what they manifest. So, depending on what you feel. If you feel like you're violet flame or blue flame or maybe gold flame, right? I say look at the races that live in each one and then decide which one you resonate with, okay? And if you resonate with the dark race and you don't like that, well, it doesn't mean you're damned. It just means that you can make a change, though. In this lifetime, switch. You have part of human DNA, and now you can use it to switch, to escape the darkness. It's all about consciousness, homie. We do it peacefully through consciousness. Sir! I love you, homies. We got this. Yeah. Priest of light, just like in imagine you had this like hood and staff and this like necklaces and crystal jewelry and all this. This is our priestcraft. This is a Magi king. We have this clout. we lived a thing or two up there, man. What's up? Cavacietas. We're teachers up there, right? That's why we're sent down here. We're teachers. What's up, homie? Indigo, you're meant to teach consciousness. In any conversation you may have in your personal life, you may find opportunities to talk about the guardian, about the law of one. Because not everyone believes in aliens, right? Or could accept some type of weird thing that's different than religion. They only want religion, right? They don't want to find anything outside of religion. That's a choice, I think people make exceptions when it comes to their health. Because some of their religions don't have strict diets.